Good morning. Good morning, good morning to Facebook. How is everybody doing today? Why the sun washes me out every morning. Oh, now it's gonna give us a nice little glare. Ooh, don't I look so angelic? It's Tuesday. How is everybody's morning going? My connection is weak, it's telling me. That makes me sad. So today, counting my blessings, so grateful for my husband. He gets up earlier than I do to go to work every day. He is an amazing man. We've been together for 14 years. Can you believe that? 14 years. It's a long time. But it's been a good long time. It's crazy when I think about like 14 years, that's nothing. My parents have been together like 43, 45. I don't even know how long. It's a long time. Like goals right there, right? To love somebody enough to stay with them for 43 plus years. Whoa. Super awesome. That's gonna be me. Because I said so, and my husband's not allowed to leave me. I'm just ranting now. So what's everybody up to this morning? I'm on my way to work, as you all know. Don't you just love this little camera mount? Woo, love it. I could hands-free. Oh wait, I'm driving. What I'm not loving is this sun glare though. Let's see what I can work out here. Oh, what does that do? Okay, it's supposed to move. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. I'm not so, except for I lose my mouth every time the sun comes out. I'm like, whew. So I am super cold, all the time. So I always have lots of layers so that I can take it off. I would rather be warm and be able to take clothes off than to be freezing and not have any thing to do about it. So it's Tuesday. I don't really have much to talk about. That's so weird. My husband would be like, yeah, right. I always have something to talk about. Cafe. Well, it's actually vanilla with coffee. Shakio this morning. Love it. You know what's funny? Okay, so 2 weeks ago I was at a conference with a bunch of other coaches, teammates, and they all say, what do they say? Shako? And I say Shakio, which is short, either version, short for Shakeology, because that's the shakes that we drink. And they're all like, Shakio? What are you talking about? That's how it's spelled. S-H-A-K-E-O. Shakio. I don't know. I'm weird, I guess. I'm always the black sheep, right? You know what I've been thinking about? Okay, so this weekend, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if we can get a non-glare. Hold on. Let me come to a stop. Let's be safe. So I have henna tattoo on my hand. You can't really see it because of this glare. I'm gonna try, maybe you could see bits of it. So I got it done at the Moon Festival this weekend. This past weekend. Absolutely, love the Moon Festival. It's a Chinese celebration for the harvest moon, for coming of fall, winter, things like that. And the salad bowl, which is a little, well, it's not little, I guess. It's a club at the high school it's a multicultural club. They learn about all different cultures. They eat foods from different cultures. They raise money for other countries. Just a really cool organization. Anyways, the teacher who runs the club is super awesome. She taught these girls how to do henna, and how she learned, I don't know all the details, but anyways, they had a booth set up at the Chinese Moon Festival, and they were doing henna tattoos, and I was like, ooh, I want one, right? I have plenty of tattoos, but henna is fun. I think it's an amazing thing. and the idea behind the actual practice of henna in like the Indian culture. I mean, I don't know all the details of it, but I know some things like a bride will get henna done on her wedding day or for her wedding, and then I don't know, I don't remember all the details, but something like that she doesn't have to do like household chores until the henna is gone. So, or something like that. I wish I remember exactly where I heard that, where I learned that, to know if it's true. If anybody knows, any of my friends out there have Indian background or anything that could shed some light on that. I love cool stuff like that. Like, that is really interesting to me. But I was like, if that's true, if that's like really, how awesome. I would get henna done on my hands all the time. I'd be like, oh, can't do chores, I got my henna. I know it's deeper than that, and there's more of a purpose behind it. But, you know, us Westerners always taking things and ruining it. But anywho, yeah, I just fell in love with it. And so then I'm thinking about tattoos, and I'm like, oh my God, I have not been tattooed in months. That's like a long time for me. And so I'm really eager to get my back finished. I'm going to text my artist today and get an appointment soon in the next month or so. Hopefully, if he has space, he books out in advance. So who knows if I'll be able to get squeezed in, but I got a few more sessions on my back and I really want to get it done. And it just shows me that like nobody's live with me, and I don't know if you are there and you're commenting. I'm sorry, I can't see it. I don't know why. So I just feel like I'm talking to myself, which I might be. I might just be talking to myself, and that's okay. These little morning rants actually help me get like chilled out and ready for the day. So if you're there, I'm sorry, but I can't respond to you. Just drop comments below, and later I'll go back and answer any comments and stuff like that if you guys are there. But what I want to start doing, if we can, because I get on here about 7:30 or so, weekday mornings, weekends, no. But weekday mornings, about 7:30, 7:35, I go live in here, and I'll do my little rants, and then when I park at my job, I would love to have, 5-10 minutes to just answer questions and chit chat with you guys, or just converse, whatever. But if anybody has questions about, like, because I do healthy lifestyle coaching, I'm an interpreter for the deaf, I'm a mom, I have, I'm not the end all be all or know it all, but I feel like I have a plethora of knowledge that I would love to share and bounce ideas off people and, share knowledge. I think that is just super awesome to do. I love learning. So if you guys want to do that, I'm down to do that. Hopefully I'll be able to like see if anybody else is on, because right now it's showing me nada. But maybe it's because I'm driving and they're like, yeah, right, you're driving, we're not giving you access to anything. I don't know, is Facebook that smart? Do they, like, can they tell that if you're moving? I don't know. Speaking of moving, do you guys, what is your favorite navigation apps? Like, Google Maps is obviously really easy, super quick. I have a navigation system in my car, but by far, thus far, my favorite navigation app is the Waze app. Have you guys heard of that? Super cool. It actually will take you around traffic if like it notices traffic, based on other people who are using the app that like log traffic and stuff like that. It'll like take you a side route. I can't speak. I thought it was when I first used it, I was driving along on the freeway, just plugging along, and it's like, take the next exit. And I'm like, what? Why am I going to take the next exit? And I didn't do it. And then bam, gridlock traffic that I was stuck in. And so finally, when it finally came on again and was like, take the next exit, I was like, okay, I'm taking it. Took me around. I literally like pulled back on and could see the traffic like from an accident that was still backed up. And I went right around it. It was really cool. I don't know if it always works like that, but I've had really good progress with it. And not that this is necessarily a good thing, but it actually like tells you when there's a cop. like say I'm driving with my Waze app right now and I'm like, oh, there's a cop parked right there. I would log it. Whoop, cop. So then somebody else coming up, it's like, there's a cop ahead. And so, maybe you're speeding a little bit and you need to check yourself and slow down. Kind of tells you. So that's cool. But I don't speed. So I don't see how that would ever be an issue for me personally. Just saying. So, oh my God. Okay. I knew what I wanted to talk to you guys about today because I was heated and like, not too many things really get my blood boiling, but I was like shaking, like adrenaline pumping, shaking mad yesterday. And that doesn't happen very often. It takes a lot for me to get like that, or certain situations really get me like that. So I was driving home yesterday and I'm just cruising along, kind of took a different route than I normally do. I was in no rush, just ended my day, taking a breather, listening to some music, chilling out on my way to home. And I was passing by a high school. And school for them was out or just getting out or close to being out. I actually don't really recall exactly what time it was. But I drive by and there's a car parked on the side of the road. It's like a little side street by the school. And there were two kids there definitely in high school. Or if they weren't, they were just fresh out. But they were young. And it appeared that the guy was like preventing this young girl from getting into her car. Like grabbing and pulling on her arm and like blocking her door with his body. And I don't know, when you see something and you just get a vibe, like you just feel a certain way about it? Well, in the past, I have pushed that feeling aside. But because people are telling me, oh, you're being crazy or whatever. Well, too many times it's proved me right. So I, second guessed my gut a little bit, but I was like, no, I flipped a U and I came back. Like I went